Hi, welcome to another exciting episode of The Funny Side of Every Story. My name is MC Diamond, and I'm super excited to welcome you because I have this very fresh guy. I don't know, my discussant Billy has lost her teeth. She's just been laughing and smiling because it's been a long time she sat close to somebody that is this handsome. Billy, defend yourself. Defend yourself. You have the next 2 seconds to defend yourself. You have to be speechless because you got to laugh. You got to be like, say, you look sweet.
I don't look so I look sweet. I look you.
Okay, my guest today is a one-time comedian, one-time MC, currently a musical artist. So, and he's a very young man. You'll be wondering, at what point in his life did he become a comedian? At what point in his life did he become an MC? And at what point in his life is he a musical artist? So, Godoski, why don't you use your mouth to sell your market? Who are you?
I don't even know who I am. I think I am who I am.
I am who God says I am.
I am that I am. As me as I am. Well, like you said now, I'm just blessed to be multi-talented. Yeah, so, and I think I've been trying my best to, exhaust everything I have. You understand? To explore everything I have from within. So I think the stand-up comedy, we did that back in the days, and MCing, we're still doing it, and music, always doing it. Yeah, so
would you want to liken yourself to a Nas boy?
Kind of like, I think Nas boy is a reflection of my kind of festival. I'm more.
You're more?
Yeah.
What's in the game where they do what we'll never see?
You don't talk that one. What are they sell casket?
Oh, really? You don't sell cassette before?
When are they do furniture? What it is that they do?
Oh, not true. You don't do furniture. How can somebody this young do all these things?
Casket now.
You mean the casket?
You get the kind of casket who will do for you. No matter your sin, if you die, enter that casket, now heaven straight.
Whoa!
Now money go tell.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. You be the calf casket. Like this very fresh.
Yeah.
Billy, if you had to liken this guy for a specific job, without knowing what he do, what would you think he does?
I want to answer one question. You say if you do something, if you know they work out, if you fail, they go say they get multi-talent. Maybe I take put up because more as if now say today, I try this one, I don't work out, I can't go to sing. So I will try to limit myself, say I get multiple talent. Because I think they try talk now.
The thing is, no, me, I mean,
you'll be wicked.
no time for my life where I ever feel in my field, right? Now exploration, I the explore. You understand?
I understand.
Just like Nas boy, now we just make mention of the guy. They do well for both sides and everything. Yeah, you just get one thing where they stand out for you. Where if you just do all your life, without doing the rest, more passion for the other side.
Anyway, I think testify to that. I don't see him do stand up. It was very funny. I don't see him anchor event. He kill him, and at the hear music they bust. So I can testify. You can later you make your findings. I know you be like Thomas where they quick doubt people. But on a very serious note, the part where I won't really focus. Now that part where you talk say you been do casket. For real, you be don't carve casket before.
See that time I they do furniture. One thing about life is say when you know the background where they come from, when see you get out poverty go take who you go just realize that you're creative. Poverty is a blessing in a way because poverty will make you discover hidden potentials where
poverty will take be blessing.
So now you want tell us say now poverty make you discover say you supposed to be singer, you're supposed to be stand-up comedian. Okay.
When you poor, when you hunger don't catch you for complete 3 days, you chop well. That time you come to realize, say, guy, I found you. You understand? She been with me they talk that the people they laugh. Make I try this comedy thing now.
Believe
you understand?
But you should try comedy.
Hunger never worry me now.
Okay, serious.
If you worry me, that's how I will discover what it is.
So you mean say that people will people they
now
do comedy?
You talk at
Siba, that furniture what I do, now like it just be like I waste my 2 years because one of the things we push me to doing furniture now pressure from family. Say, your mate don't they do this now? Your mate is sponsor their school. You just stay here. So I was so, pressured. I can't feel like, okay, make I just fit in. Furniture no be one thing. I like furniture, but not be waiting I want to do. If I want to do furniture, I go just invest in them like normal business. But I know won't be the workman. You understand? But then I go do it was obvious. Everybody we did there just know say now could go furniture market now.
You don't say this specific guy. This is not a furniture person.
Person go just come meet because I'm my uncle. I did work under that time. He goes just come meet me. He go see me they work. He go just they look me. He go come tell my oga say, why you they suffer this on your child? Why you they suffer this on your child?
On your child.
Then I see they call me for the white man. Say why you just want to suffer this innocent?
Shake
boy?
me. I want to tell you something. You can't be a furniture person.
My hand struggle.
Eh.
Hey, my hand be like sandpaper. If I do you like this,
Your BS go cut. Because but for real, most furniture guys, I don't observe them. Their hands are not funny. I feel like saying in the absence of sandpaper that they use hand take their
you
range.
get where you go reach now, your hand you go take the door.
Make the thing for taste smooth. But as at that time when you do casket, were you really, what was your prayer point? Let's be sincere, you be the pray make people die.
No, definitely now.
Wow.
If person will get chemist. What it is a big prayer point. Maybe people they sick. You understand? And then you go see person go call give testimony for church. 2 months ago I was not selling. People were not sick. People were not getting sick. But ever since coronavirus came, it has turned my business around. I want to give God the glory. That kind of thing. What it is say who they do casket could be in prayer point. So, yeah, you understand?
But as at then, what was the prayer point?
The prayer point now, God, let your will be done.
No.
Let your
Be
will.
specific.
God, I don't say when you kill anybody, but let your will be done.
Let's leave, let your will be done. Baba, if you want to talk something, talk about your full chest. What will be your prayer point? Because eventually, what will be the will of God eventually? But if you look at this thing in another angle, will of God now for us to progress.
Yes.
Casket, people they say casket need to progress.
You understand? Now the will be that.
Okay.
God not go want to see my business suffer. So God let your will be done. I'm not saying you kill anybody, but God prosper my business. Anyhow you want to prosper. You shall not say that casket that they do. Don't prosper me. You understand? Increase my customers, my patronage.
So what was the reason for the switch from being a comedian to being an artist?
Okay, I would say when I started doing comedy, stand-up comedy was in just one. I started doing stand-up comedy just one. That was when I realized that I was funny. So this was how I got to know that I got to discover the funny side of me. I noticed that when I'm communicating with people normally then, they just laugh. Like I'm saying something serious and they are laughing. And people started telling me that you sound like Akpororo. You sound like Akpororo that time. And then I didn't know who Akpororo was because I was not following comedy. I was not following stand-up comedy. So it was a concern to me. Then I went to, I started doing research about Akpororo. I bought his CD plate that time. Started playing it at home. All my family go, they laugh.
So they born you during the time of CD plates?
Yes,
I mean, you don't exist.
now, I didn't see this.
Say this your look, they make me see you finish.
Now it's small body they deceive you because
Now small body they make me because I want to talk CD plates. I want to tell us a commercial up there. What do you know about CD plates?
So I can't watch the guy. I can't say okay in charisma. There no be now when music don't to take a hold of me. Where be say I can't do very coordinated. As of right, I'm not too coordinated. I did talk with charisma. The show expression. So my expression was like that of Akporo. The way they crack joke, the way they demonstrate, the way they change in face. Now the way I did it do that time. So I can't this guy. He can't be like my role model. I can't say okay, make I start to do stand-up comedy. So the first time when I take that challenge, my friends then we get free period for class. So you get one guy we come out they entertain class. Everybody just they yawn. Everybody just they say who be this guy? So they come. My guys come. They tell me say make I go stand. I never do stand-up. I always just sometimes na yabbing. We go just yab ourselves. People go they laugh, or I go just they talk, they get good discussion, and I go they make them laugh in the midst. So, but I never really stand for front of people. Say make I make them laugh full time. So I was nervous. I was scared, but I just took up that challenge. I stood in front of everybody, and that first day was mind blowing. I was like, man, this is good. So if I can actually do this, then I should build a career.
You don't feel like say your class student they laugh based on say them be your.
No, they know that the laugh was it was authentic because even people who know me closely. Now people waiting jam me, make I do the stand up. Now people where I don't make laugh over time, they believe say this guy if you climb there, no worry. So people who know me as that kind of funny guy. Though I was a funny guy in class, but some people not really they close to me to always get that full experience.
And you need to let
They
people
laugh.
know. I know.
Yeah.
You need to. I know. Say they had you to actually explain. Say na government school you go.
Na government
that
school I
kind
go
school
now.
where you feel
Yeah.
people will know if you be 20, people will know if you be 70, and at the same class on a day.
Like that class where I did
Billy,
that time.
I'm sure you can relate.
We
No,
reach
I didn't go to
100.
government.
We reach 100 for my just one that time now.
Wow, 100.
Yes, because I know.
You know all your classmates' names.
No, I don't know how.
Wow.
I don't feel
so
no possible.
eventually, the yardstick to actually judge whether person akpako or not. Now, when if you call your classmates' names, my son
really?
will come house now. Yeah, you go say,
Yeah.
Daddy, my friend. This you just call 6
Nathan.
people. Now 6 people that day for class. You know everybody's name. Billy, do you know the name of your classmates? And you are saying you went to private school. Open up to us. We will understand. So the yardstick to judge whether you go private school or you go government school. Now whether
You
you know your
remember your
classmates' name.
classmates.
We're 18 in my class. I know everybody's name. Growing up, yeah. I told you I went to international school.
Call 5.
Precious.
All those schools
You
Yes,
fit deceive us. Don't say we know
Chinwe.
your class. We know pressure.
All those
We know your
all those
class.
schools where they get Montessori at the end of the day. Pampas Montessori High School.
Pampas squad. No, first of all, my school didn't have Montessori. My school is an international school. Shout out to Sotas International School. Check us out.
But you know, say I get question for this international matter. You get many schools where they see for
Put
ghetto.
it right international.
You go see one school, Mr. Francis International School.
Now why did they abbreviate international?
International, like I want to
The one
find
wey pay me pass now when I see Oloye International School. Wetin Oloye dey find for international? For God's sake. How?
I see one school saying a government nursery and primary international school. I'm like, how?
Government nursery.
Government nursery and primary international school.
Wow.
Where the international? Is it that these guys are just putting international?
Okay, no,
and the
but
school is not?
the usual way to judge international school now, school we get branch for overseas.
Yeah, that's how
That's
it's
the
supposed
one
to
I
be.
went to. I do not know about what's
So
happening.
your own
right
was
now.
international?
Yeah, we have a branch in the.
In where? UK, United
Happy
Kaduna.
for
No, I know the joke. And you guys.
United Kaduna.
The problem is saying now they look me like that. They like una. You see, the truth is when there is one rich person among poor people, they look and like say he do ritual.
No wonder they look
or-
at me somehow like say I do I be ritual.
Okay, so
Yeah, so I mean the ritual to now among us. I see that. Okay, no, but yeah, you look rich though.
Yeah.
I know Billy can testify to that.
Okay.
Billy like say una no get fair people for.
Now why they look am back? You don't see fair person for Kogi. We don't get now.
But not true.
Not true.
Now why they look am see?
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Cost for cost.
What it cost am? No, I really
I
want
won't
to
take
understand.
no.
But I've never seen a fair Kogi person except
Now
Igbira.
the bleach ones.
No, the Igbira,
So na the
Igbira
bleach?
version. Not the Igbira version.
Yes.
Igala no to the bleach. But you see these Igbira people.
Yes, okay, you be
Jesus.
Igala, ba? No, Igala people know they take bleaching
I
serious.
feel like those ones they take us serious.
Those Ibira guys, they take bleaching personal. It be like that their tradition. It gets one part of their tradition where you see there's a level you reach, you must bleach to become successful in life. Because, guy, you could just see one fair Ibira guy come outside like this.
And they catch them.
Just look where.
The knuckles.
The knuckles.
The ankles.
The legs go get like
the
four
neck.
colors.
The neck. You look neck way.
Now
you know
this side, now this side
You
the
like
white.
roasted corn.
This side is white. Then you got to see something like eczema. Just no say this guy is this one like Ibira
No,
guy.
but why bleach? Funny enough, why would a guy bleach?
They are not why are they not comfortable with their skin?
Maybe now
like,
because you fair now why people know you don't know what people like Billy they go through.
So, guy, I'm not black now.
no,
Wait.
this is not black.
Billy,
This is,
wait, now my
Really,
eyeglass.
remove your eyeglass.
this ebony?
Now the shadow.
No,
na
this
see.
cannot be ebony.
The shadow of your glass.
No,
na
this
make
is
you feel
not.
like say I black,
Billy,
abi?
this is not ebony. Billy, no, tell yourself the truth.
Ah, you're
your
not
skin
black
color?
now.
What's your skin
Okay,
color?
what's your skin complexion?
You that see me. What's my skin?
No, there are two skin colors.
Okay, tell
fair and dark.
No, inside that dark, another
There is
dark
black.
is this.
No, there's black. There's black. You know, we have people like Aminu, when we don't come here, they try to differentiate between the Aminu color and the chair where you sit down.
You know, say
if you keep your hand somehow on top of the chair, your hand go lost. So, It's like,
You know, say again where for Bible, where Bible says, I think that for Genesis 2 it say, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, gross darkness. So it get people when at that level of, so inside darkness, another darkness the inside.
but you get what I mean to talk when it come, and I won't make you defend them. You say all men we fair na slay queen. Defend it.
How it be sleeping?
Because how can you be a man and be fair?
How can you be a man and be black?
No.
Okay.
No, black, I think when you ask a woman, what's the kind of man you like? They tell you, I like a tall guy. Dark and handsome. But you never hear say we like a fair guy, tall, dumb.
Yes.
Oh, you don't get people who say they like fair guys.
I didn't know. Why
Oh,
they
you
like fair guys?
Yes, now.
You know what I mean?
No wonder! You don't
trip.
pay for the trip.
How you know? Sure.
So how do you handle these girls in the trip?
Well,
You dey count them 1, 2, 3, 4.
you know, in life, you know,
Open up.
anytime you see person they do hand like you just know say one drop wisdom.
Drop
Okay.
it.
But I no go drop her.
I feel like I say this is your wisdom. There won't be wisdom in it. You know, say not be every grey hair. You know, say before once you see anybody who get grey hair,
you go just
Yeah.
see,
man. Now the most stupid people are
More,
people who get
I don't jam a lot of foolish men with white hair. Like the one that say now this man, this kind of thing they come out from, this kind of mindset. You know, so very, very true. Some of us, you know, say that like that talk with the talk, say it get me waiting, you know, see. Say na person like no matter how if you climb Iroko, say you know go see waiting.
the more allow you fail. Just for your hand for public. Right, let's go.
No, you say no. If you climb Iroko, you know if you see waiting an elderly man, they see when he dey sit down.
Okay.
Okay.
I
But you
won't
know,
let
say,
you
in
make
our
it.
time, that's for social media.
All right, we'll be back after the break, and when we're back, we'll go more into the conversation. Stay with us. Welcome back. We'll still have Godoski in the building.
Yep.
You're free to call him MC Godoski. You're free to call him Godoski Algorithm.
Yep, exactly.
Tell me about
That's
that.
my music brand.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, Godoski Algorithm is my music brand. You know, so I'm gradually building my music brand.
So how? What do you think people think about you at the first instance they see you?
Yeah, okay. Many people, there's this artistic vibe I bring in when I step into the room. So whenever I'm,
But I
in a
think
place-
different.
Even me, oh.
What do you think?
I just see how that one Yahoo boy.
because of the way I'm dressing. or something.
As I enter, I see how that one Yahoo boy.
So okay, most of the times, but people they see me as artist. So that's why sometimes when I tell people, as of that time, where I never still build momentum as a music artist, but
When
if
you
I
enter
tell
as a
person-
comedian,
if people could the one that say, you never realize say sometimes when I climb stage.
they're teasing a
People they
music you
actually
can't
expect
perform.
something different. When I come, sometimes they
Crack joke.
diminish their expectations, so
Yeah.
they don't go even come laugh at my jokes too much because the vibe where they won't get from me, not be the vibe why they give. Sometimes if I don't climb podium like this, they feel say this guy na music artist. No worry, he won't come bust our brain with music. But I'll come say sometimes when I tell persons, say I don't meet several persons, so I tell them say I be stand-up comedian. Just
be
be
like-
like, you know, fit you. Stand-up comedy no fit you. You know that kind of thing. So most of the
So
time,
you want to tell me say that those people talk now influence you to go the
no be the people talk. I've always had passion for music. For Nigeria when you did, you got wise. You know, be like you just wake up do music.
Okay.
In high school.
Yeah.
Imagine say that time when I did, when I did secondary school, I with the hot. Now music I did do back to back when I did comedy. Yes, now when I did government school, just as Dubai, now music back to back we they do. But then I was showing other side of my talent. I was doing stand up. I was doing why people like me that time because any angle where you bring, I did deliver. But then we were mostly back in secondary school. I did write songs almost every week because we get what they call drama music club for school. Every week we got sing, and that song what they sing most of the times they sing people's song.
You dey
Na
write your song.
where we did. You understand? So I did for inside my crew. Now me be like the songwriter.
Bad guy.
You understand? So every week I got bring
And inside your
one
crew,
hit.
now you girls they like pass. And inside your crew, you don't fight with like friends because of girl. Tell me about that.
Fight
you
with
never
friends.
fight with anybody because of woman.
No, I don't fit. I don't fit fight with person.
Person
because
never
of
fights
girls.
because of woman.
But I don't come school one day see girls they fight up and down. I don't know say that maybe the cause.
Damn! Stop it.
Like this is not
You know, that's an experience we can't relate with because we're not as handsome as this.
No, but person like her, they don't fight over her several times.
Billy.
Why they like? I don't be human being. I mean, I go to
No be by
you're
human
not supposed
being.
to fight for me.
No be by human being, Billy.
Why can't they close
we
your
are
mouth?
not in that. Me and you never fight, Rich.
Oh, talk for yourself.
No, I'm
They
talking
don't
for
fight
us.
for me. Oh.
Billy, let's
If they never fight for
call
you.
his friend his friend.
But when you say them, Diamond, I feel see.
You
like
tell me that they
this.
fight for me, not me
They
now.
don't fight for you too
I know I
much.
don't go through a lot. Now they know they fight again. I don't they settle girls now. I bring people together.
Peacemaker.
I'm a peacemaker now. My looks
They
make
settle
peace.
girls.
Okay, so real quick, I would like you contribute to one or two things.
Okay.
One is a video of a lady trending. She knelt down to collect a wedding ring from her man.
Okay.
For you, you go like make girl we won't propose to make she kneel down. Because first of all, let me give you a perspective. Africans, we are Africans. We are Africans. Africans are we. Normally, we're not supposed to kneel down to propose to a woman.
Okay.
Okay, no.
Normally, our forefathers never did that.
So you did.
You can't say that about me. There's no video
Your
evidence.
wife, you don't need that.
You see,
I haven't seen her like that, self.
no.
Okay, portrait.
This is what I did. I kept the ring and I told my wife to go and
Go and
pick
pick
it up.
that
and
ring,
wear it.
girls. We are
Yeah.
engaged.
That's what it is. But
Yeah.
do you think you can actually kneel down to propose to a girl? One.
Okay.
Don't you think that as an African man that you are, a woman deserves to kneel down and collect your wedding ring because now you need to pay a bride price?
Yeah, see, what you said is actually very profound. And I remember having this discussion with a group of persons one time, and they were against me. Anytime I talk, sometimes some people they see me as Black Jesus. But that's the fact.
Oh,
If
wow.
you check fact, you understand. Like you said, it is not an African tradition for you to kneel down. And where did we learn that? We adopted that from the Western, region. And to them, that's the way, right? Now, you get this the way people they like do. They tag love or respect to a certain expression. You understand? So if the man does not kneel down to propose, he does not respect the woman. That's the mentality. Now, waiting most of these girls. Okay, because one time we had an argument, and waiting caused the argument. I posted a video of a man that he drove and then he parked and saw this girl. And I think they knew each other before, but he now said, he came to pick the girl actually or something, and he said, let her hop in. And the girl said, she does not enter a car that the man cannot open the door for her. So the man now said, you mean
I
like...
promise you, the one with match accelerator.
The man now said, you mean you can't enter the car
I find
until I open the door?
spray you.
Until I open the door for you? She said, yes. The man just said, okay. That okay now, boom, in zoom off.
You get patient.
I can't post her, I can't tag and say, why should I open the car for you? Hey, feminist. Ladies, really that group beginning to talk rubbish. You understand? Now, what I drew out of that, what I extracted from that conversation that day was ladies are they are now focusing more on glamours, more on expression than the main thing. They are focusing on the minor and leaving the major. So because the guy did not open the car door for you, that is why people they get problem for their marriage. You they look that man where they open car door for your wife. You they judge your own marriage. See my husband. Meanwhile, you guys are having a good relationship, but my husband is not opening the car
But
for
those
me.
you don't marry before.
No, I never married.
The way you say they experience this marriage, you can't be like saying that the same marriage that they have been another one you did. You can't explain and pass it.
I get conversation with matured people where I they talk to. I know they usually get discussion with my age
So the
mates.
question is, when you want to marry, are you going to kneel down and propose?
Now the thing is, because that's
Yes or no?
I would, and this is why.
After all this,
Okay,
thing we
after all
went
the
through.
I will.
yeah.
This is why.
Okay.
Right? Now the mentality we don't get as Nigerians. Now, if you can see waiting on the indoctrinated to us over the years, you can't just tell your wife, say
So
no, I need to do. If that's what your wife wants, you guys do them.
You want to follow trend. You
No,
want
no
to
be
follow
trend.
ladder.
No be about following trend. You understand? Same way, some people no go really. When it comes to marriage, one thing I don't learn from people who don't marry, we say sometimes now mostly within the woman want, you go guys do. You as man, say, this thing is not necessary. Like some kind extravagant or big wedding because of your left for some men, they go want us to do one small gathering wed their wife, but because now waiting their wife want make they actually do wedding.
I feel like they really know they among those women where they like big wedding.
Which one we really know? I like good things.
You like shutdown?
Shutdown, I understand. I once in a lifetime now.
Billy man ask you, your
now, only
guy.
poor man, they say I want something small. Most of these poor men, I want something. No.
No.
Wait, Billy,
Most
poor
of
men,
these
poor
poor
men
men-
offend
No.
you.
They're not offending
Now I
me.
want to speak on behalf of all the poor men association.
Okay,
Because I really
yeah.
know who. And the whole people well. So I want to talk on their behalf. We offend you.
No.
What till we do you? Every time, every opportunity when you get to
When you
shake
get
poor
that to
man.
criticize us.
What till we really do you?
Most poor man pick cry and I know the last comment of the
No, Billy, but sincerely, what till poor man do you? Open
They
up.
don't do me anything.
Why are you always attacking poor men?
Because I don't like them.
Wow.
You go, wow, I like better.
You don't like poor man?
Why? You think concern me because I'm poor man?
I don't know.
Okay, no.
Are you poor
man.
or you are rich?
I'm rich.
Okay.
What's your bank? What's your current
Account balance.
account balance?
You want to rob me?
What's your what? What's your net worth?
You want to rob me?
No, how can we rob you?
Okay.
Anyways, Billy, if you meet an Odogu that has money, a rich man, you know you like rich men. Rich men, they give you blood
They
extra.
turn me on. They be like,
Oh, then they turn you on.
He?
If you meet a rich man and the rich man said, due to my class and the money I have, I can't kneel down to propose to you. That's the ring over there. Wear it and you're engaged. Will you do it?
I will go pick and put am for my hand now. The ring na bag of rice. I will go carry the ring away from my hand. Who stress with that one? You don't need down.
Wow.
Wow. People kneel down for her, give her the ring.
That's the spirit. I feel like say all
Now
this
money, now the power of money, that make
at
you
the
do like
end
that.
of the day, rules is made for poor men.
See, all those girls with the shall say, hey, I can't marry a man. I cannot kneel down to
Oh, now
propose to
see,
me.
Ned won't call you down for
Sure.
Regina
You
Daniels.
not say
You get the kind of money where you go command like this. Now the woman go, now she go kneel down, carry the ring.
No, I just want
she
to
will even
understand.
propose to you as the man.
Have you seen? Did you ever see Ned Nwoko kneel down to propose? Is there a video of Dangote kneeling down to propose? Is there a video of Mark Zuckerberg kneeling down to propose? Is there a video of? So it is clear with the following and above point of ours that poor men are the only people who kneel down to propose. I feel like say, God knows if I say I get money when I'm married.
Okay, you need that proposal,
I need that, my sister.
Okay.
As I did, I didn't have money. No, I didn't have this. No, I use one because I get pride. I know so I'll still get money, so I can't use one knee down. But the truth be say, if I say I get money, well, I for no knee down. I for no knee down.
You just carry them, just
No, that kind of thing. Babe, check there. There is $2,000. And I have a gold wristwatch and a gold earring, gold necklace. Then there is a ring around there. I just want to say I love you, baby. Wait, that's our proposal ring. Boss! See, that is sweet. Reminds me of maybe this time of go carry ring. Now that's small thing. As I talk, I don't be and I say that's what's happening right now. Imagine.
You don't imagine them already.
Okay, so Godoski. Finally, now that you're doing music,
Okay.
how has the journey been? And did you ever regret doing music? And do you think that music is actually for the lazy guys? Because, as much as Nigeria judge people based on the hard work, and for them, hard work is, in fact, I could remember one day, my neighbor before, when I used to have neighbors, now I've made money and I don't have neighbors. I don't think no rich man. Rich man not they get neighbor.
Yeah, they in the empire now.
Neighbors now. People within the next compound. That's what we call neighbors. But I know Billy can really relate because she get neighbors. She get neighbors.
She can't get yard people.
Yard people. No, that's the worst. Neighbors and yard people, they get different. Neighbors, now when you dey inside compound, like a flat, that's my neighbor. But yard people. You can't work, can't get compound people. So, when I was living in where I used to have neighbors, one woman, because of how they take day house, these are creative jobs.
Yep.
When would they need it? They fall out.
Yeah.
Because as I take day house reach, you might call her, tell us it's your husband lazy.
Okay.
This your husband as he be like this, and you sure say no be how this boy they do. Because then they see you say with the ball.
Yeah.
Steady chicken they fry for kitchen. Turkey they fall out.
Yeah.
Like how they wonder, when see this what they really do. So many people think hard work is that what you were doing earlier.
Yeah.
Which is going to do
That
caskets.
handiwork, all those.
But why of everything a casket you choose to do? You not see chair.
No, I
table
did do the furniture I did do a very versatile one. No, we not just major one.
But be like say you
then
concentrate, you
that casket, you get the kind of money with the.
Okay, if you say na
casket they bring money. Baba, be like say go push up with the same casket too. No, but no be like I be not hear
one
this.
of the greatest man we there. You know, see all these highly celebrated men. You don't go price their caskets. Just go check the price of their caskets.
Wow.
I mean, you know.
Give me a price of a casket.
Get some casket we did for 500K.
What casket?
Yes, get some casket did 300K, depending on the person.
Caskets.
If you go die. Shaman, if you go die for the community, you know how many casket they go down.
So wait, you know how many caskets they go down?
All the people
They bury them in bits.
all the cast people they sell caskets inside the community go they drag like say like they go they drag who go sell.
Oh wait, then they can't do business proposal.
Proposal.
If you use my casket, you will die well, you will rest in peace and go to heaven. Okay, so people think music is a lazy job. Casket is this. So help us out. Just
People
like round
that
up with
think
it.
people that think music is for lazy people, they are outdated people. They are not evolving. They don't know what's up. And mostly they are poor people. Yes, now poor people they get that kind of mindset.
I collect a rubber for both. No, you don't do.
Yes.
Even I want to talk about me, you people should face me. I don't understand.
No.
Because I say you're lazy now, you say I'm a poor man. No, it's fine. It's fine.
You're not chill guy now. Don't be usually talk say your neighbor now say.
Oh yeah, I don't have neighbors.
So now only poor people they talk like that. Now only poor people they talk like that. If you notice, check now all those elderly people will be say they still get that past belief. They know they catch up with the present world. You understand? It's not for lazy. Music is one of the hardest. Music, there's so much hard work in music. You just have to always show up. I always have to deliver. You know what in studio session mean? When Olamide drop album, it is in a play. When these guys drop album, it is in a play. 247, then they on massive project. You don't even know how much. We'll not tell you how much money they invest inside their music, where they never even get the returns. They still they push, make the returns. You understand? So it's not something for lazy people.
It's not by power. It's not by mind,
Yes.
but by the ability.
And that's why I check the ones who lazy. Waiting say music now just soft life, just to do. They know they stay long now. They know they stay long. Now hard work will keep you.
Example, blackface. Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know much about him though.
I want to say a very big thank you to you, Godoski, for stopping by and blessing us with your aura, from the fine boys tees to the flashy clothes, flashy. This shoe, what do you call this shoe, please?
This is a boot actually.
A boot.
Yeah,
what is it called?
It's written there. A boot. It's a boot. It's a kind of boot, not the regular kind
Like
of boot.
pawpaw is a kind of fruit. So this one is a kind of boot.
Yeah, you know they have
Blue,
different. You know they have different kind of boots. They have Timberland. They have some kind of leather boots, but this one is quite
Different.
unique. It's not something you will easily see in Nigeria.
Okay.
Oh, it's not here.
Yeah, no, it's not here.
From the you what?
From the UK.
Okay.
UK of Kubo, Abi Kubo. Which one? Because
Kubo, damn, Kubo. My passport.
Billy, if you make heaven, I will need protest. Thank you so much, Billy. Thank you so much, Godoski, for staying with us today.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure
a great privilege
to
to be here,
entertain
actually.
you. Please like, share, and comment on all our platforms. God bless you. Sign out.
Bye.